Welcome back to beating every Star Wars game ever. Let's continue TIE Fighter by playing the Enemies of the Empire expansion, starting with Battle 11, Hunt for ZAARIN.
You are to intercept a convoy detected in the area where former Admiral ZAARIN was last headed. Destroy all enemy combatants. Capture any freighters bearing useful military supplies. The Emperor has directed Grand Admiral Thrawn to locate ZAARIN and eliminate him. ZAARIN hopes to elude justice by escaping into the unknown regions. If he is successful, he will attempt to mass new forces for another attack on the Emperor. This must be prevented. Due to your enormous skill so far displayed, you have been personally selected by Admiral Thrawn to receive the toughest assignments. Whenever our probe and reconnaissance efforts turn up anything useful, you will immediately lead an attack into the area. For this operation, you will be under the command of Captain Kuztin, another hand-picked officer known for his bravery. Remember, the missile boat is still considered experimental. Were it not for the dire circumstances surrounding ZAARIN's coup attempt, this new weapon would not be risked in combat so soon. Do not allow your craft to fall into enemy hands.
Wow, all caps and 2 exclamation points? That must be a very important plot point.
Admiral Thrawn needs to locate ZAARIN quickly. If this convoy is headed for ZAARIN, there may be an opportunity to capture a ship whose navigation data may reveal his location. Assault Gunboat Group Nu will be dispatched to disable any such craft. Despite your lack of an ion cannon, you can still assist any capture attempts by helping to take out the target shields, but you must also protect the ion cannon-equipped gunboats.
That sounds like a lot of effort. I would have preferred to go back to the TIE Defender, but the missile boat is okay, I guess.
Gunboats out to move on. I'm a little overwhelmed over here.
I'll come help you. I'm not gonna come very fast because I'm trying to charge my shields, but I am on my way. That's probably good enough. Still want to keep my lasers up 1 or else they don't actually recharge. It's misleading. When you set them to recharge at normal speed, they don't recharge at all. It just maintains its current level. Love it when close range fire works. Whoops, didn't even mean to destroy that one. Ooh, which one? Depending on which one, I have several different things I need to do with it. It was the Strident. That one needs to be inspected, and that's about it. Alright.
I'm going to try and disable that shuttle. Cover me.
Wait, which shuttle? And also, who are you? Are you still the gunboat Tau? It can't be you, right? Oh yeah, he's shooting ion beams. What shuttle are you after exactly? That's all the T-Wings.
Assault Gunboat Nu here. Will disable freighters and shuttle Z Sigma 1.
Sounds good to me. How do I see my current target's target? I don't think I can. I can only see its attacker. Well, I don't know how to help him disable the shuttle then, because I don't know what shuttle he's targeting.
Target disabled.
It must be that one. Well then, good work. So that one's going to be captured. I suppose I could inspect this Strident while I'm at it.
TIE Bomber Group Delta entering battle to attack Frigate Strident with rockets.
Well, I'm glad I inspected it just now, before that happens. What else is there? The remote must be inspected. It's right in front of me, so that's good timing.
Good thinking, Move 1. The Intel people will appreciate that.
Well, the Intel people are the ones who told me to inspect it, so they can go ahead and give themselves a big pat on the back. The remote must also be destroyed. Might as well make use of these heavy bombs. How is that not enough? There we go. And then that's everything I can do, so let's wipe out enemy fighters.
To destroy a refitting base that former Admiral ZAARIN is using as a marshalling area. Captain Kustin believes that we have an excellent chance of catching ZAARIN off guard, and has directed that we prepare to attack immediately. Your role will be to lead the attack by eliminating any fighter opposition, as well as clearing any static defenses in the area. You will deploy from Imperial-class Star Destroyer Courageous. Remember that the definition of freighter craft includes cargo vessels and cargo containers.
All right, I'll update my dictionary.
Captain Kustin believes the information extracted from our latest prisoners is so good that he has decided to risk going ahead with the attack without notifying Grand Admiral Thrawn. He is gambling that his audacity will lead to promotion, possibly even replacing Admiral Thrawn.
Haha, that's a funny ambition.
Stay alert for any traps, and remember, the missile boat you are flying is possibly as valuable as Captain Kustin's Star Destroyer. Do not allow your ship to fall into enemy hands.
Wow, if I had a nickel for every time someone told me that, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's concerning I've been told that twice. Why would you name an interdictor bomb? That's a ship, right? That's not just an interdictor-sized bomb? That would make for one very large explosion.
Move 1. Cripple that interdictor's warhead launcher now.
You got it, boss.
Move 1. Why don't you take out those utility vehicles also?
I can do that.
Move 1. Could you get around to clearing those mines? Now!
I'm doing what I was told in the order I was told to do it. All right? First, I'm taking down the interdictor. Okay, then the next thing I was told to do was take out the utility vehicles. Is he talking about the freighter craft? And all the cargo supplies and stuff? Because I don't think that should be a priority versus the mines. The mines can attack us. Utility vehicles cannot. I should probably recharge my shields before taking on the mines, though. Oh, are these the Type C mines? That sucks. I guess there weren't that many mines, actually. I blew up, like, 3 of them.
You fought well, Move 1. But we can't afford another victory like this one.
What does that mean? Whatever.
You participated in an ill-advised attempt at a preemptive strike that ended in disaster for your commanding officer, Captain Kustin.
What do you mean? Did Captain Kustin die?
But let's not have any more victories like this one, okay?
Okay, sir. Wait, the Courageous didn't explode in my level.
Will be to lead the attack by eliminating any fighter opposition, as well as clearing any static defenses in.
He's not saying the same thing that's displayed on screen. That's very weird. Oh well.
5 assassin-class modified corvettes just entered. We're in trouble. Each of the corvettes is probably carrying at least 3 bombers.
That sounds bad. The bombers will probably attack my capital ship. Well, technically, I don't actually need to ensure that anything survives. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna focus on my main objectives then.
Incoming missile. Watch it, Move 1. Take out those TIE advanced fighters and get after the bombers.
That's what I'm attempting to do. Unfortunately, my warhead launch system has been destroyed because of a collision. Oh, it's back. They really did send a lot of bombers.
Move 1. Try to kill as many of the corvettes as you can.
Okay, I could do that. Wait, guys, don't destroy it yet. I need to inspect it. Here, I'll even do this to increase my speed.
Target destroyed.
Blast it! Why does this always happen to me? So I just failed those objectives then, yeah? Oh, they destroyed another one too while I wasn't looking. Gee, thanks, guys. I don't care.
Our last trap failed to snare ZAARIN. The relatively small strike force he used has raised Thrawn's suspicions. We may yet find more traitors among us who continue to spy for ZAARIN. Grand Admiral Thrawn has decided to use more tempting bait to lure the traitor. This time, a convoy transporting an entire squadron worth of new missile boats will be risked.
Oh, wow.
Unfortunately, the plan is already at risk as we have just had an enemy force enter our area.
They counter-ambushed
Your
us?
highest priority is to safeguard our interdictor. To ensure that our strike force joins the rest of Admiral Thrawn's on time, the enemy interdictor must also be destroyed as quickly as possible. We're not interested in prisoners now. We need to finish this quickly.
Okay, sounds good to me. With an entire squadron of missile boats, we should have a fairly easy time of destroying everyone. And that is, in fact, the only goal.
Move 1. Engage slams and move to intercept enemy craft.
What did he say to engage? Slams? What?
The TIE Advanced are attempting to suppress our fighters.
I have no idea what slams is.
That will allow the TIE defenders to attack Interdictor Whirlwind. Move 1. We're counting on you to take out those TIE defenders.
Oh, the defenders. Sorry, I'm targeting the advanced right now. I'll take those out instead.
The TIE defenders are all destroyed. Go after Interdictor Maelstrom now.
I would go after Interdictor Maelstrom, but there's still a lot of TIE Advanceds, and those are kind of formidable. Maybe not as bad of a threat as the TIE Defenders, but I don't want to leave all of them to my fellow pilots.
Hurry up, Move 1. We're supposed to jump in 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, if I have a time limit, bye-bye, Whirlwind. I know this is probably way too many bombs.
If we're not ready to jump in 1 minute, our plan will fail. EO1, mission critical craft. Shields down. EO1, mission critical.
Wait, why?
Critical. EO1, mission critical.
Oh, wait. The Whirlwind wasn't the target. Wait a minute. Oh, it was the Interdictor Maelstrom I had to go after. Right. I'm such an idiot. I can't believe I destroyed my own ship. I feel so stupid right now. Thrawn is going to have my head for this.
Target destroyed.
This mission went pretty smoothly since I didn't destroy my own ship. Why were there secret mission objectives to destroy the Advance and the Defenders when there was already a primary objective to destroy all the craft? What makes those goals bonus when they're already required by the primary goal? That doesn't make any sense.
Grand Admiral Thrawn's plans are in jeopardy due to the unexpected attack by ZAARIN's forces. The coordination of our forces has been disrupted, and now the convoy carrying our new missile boats is at risk. Your highest priority is to save the convoy. In order for them to make it safely into hyperspace, you will have to protect them for about 7 minutes.
7 minutes?
Thrawn's strike force is on the way, but only you and your missile boat can reach the convoy in time to prevent its loss. Destroy at least half of ZAARIN's forces. The heavy losses we have inflicted on the Traitor are beginning to make a difference. When this is over, these criminals will just be another bad memory.
If any of the convoy ships become disabled, you must prevent them from being captured. Watch for the arrival of enemy transports and destroy them. If any enemy starships arrive, get close enough to do a short-range sensor scan. But don't worry about destroying them. Our 2 Star Destroyers will take care of that.
Move 1. Thank the Emperor. You've arrived in time.
A pilot always arrives on time.
That's Imperial-class Star Destroyer Glory. Move 1. Inspect the enemy starships.
Sir, yes, sir. And that's all the enemy ships inspected. The assault transports need to be destroyed. I can do those. I could stay and destroy the TIE Defenders, but I don't really feel like it. I have all of my objectives completed anyway. Those would probably just be bonus goals.
The missile boats you protected will be delivered to a training facility, where a cadre of elite pilots such as yourself will form a new unit. Just think of the possibilities when several missile boats are fighting together.
That's a lot of missiles. That's the only possibility I can think of.
Grand Admiral Thrawn's plan to trap ZAARIN was unsuccessful due to the Traitor's cowardly retreat. More worrisome is the fact that the convoy you fought so heroically to protect has disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
Now comes an alert from another of the Emperor's secret research sites. One of the Traitor ZAARIN's modified frigates has dropped out of hyperspace nearby and is already deploying fighters for an attack. The security of this installation is paramount. Your missile boat is the nearest hyperspace-capable craft that can get there in time to make a difference. To strengthen the defenses surrounding the Vorknix project, Thrawn is also sending a pair of scout craft to deploy minefields around the test craft. By keeping the enemy fighters at bay, you will be buying time for the scout craft to complete their mission.
The Vorknix project was charged with the development of a practical cloaking device suitable for small starships. If the energy consumption of current cloaking technology could be greatly reduced, even smaller craft, such as starfighters, might one day be cloakable. The likelihood of success was considered low, but it was a gamble that would prove most rewarding should a breakthrough be achieved. Due to the far-reaching consequences such a breakthrough would engender, only the Emperor, ZAARIN, and the project staff knew anything of its existence. Now a report of sudden progress seems to have drawn ZAARIN out again. His presence at this time raises significant questions. There must still be traitors among us who continue to spy for him. This also explains how Admiral Thrawn's plan to catch ZAARIN was thwarted. Remain vigilant. Inspect the enemy frigate before destroying it, so that our analysts will have that much more data to work with.
Move 1, we were told to expect reinforcements, but one fighter?
Listen, buddy, I'm in a missile gunboat. This is equal to a whole squadron of TIE fighters, at least. I should probably take out the bombers first. That way they can't launch bombs at the facility. I'm sure the interceptors are also quite dangerous. Oh boy, there are a lot of them out there. Hooray! You guys are just in time because, wait, no you're not. I destroyed all the fighters already.
Our two platforms have taken some damage and must be evacuated. More importantly, the experimental test bed, the Vorknix, must be moved to a new secret location. The cloaking device must not be allowed to fall into ZAARIN's hands. A Marian transport and a handful of escort transports will arrive any moment to begin the evacuation. The Corellian corvette Vorknix will enter hyperspace as soon as Marian Transport Shadow's technicians can enable the corvette's hyperdrive.
I don't know why I have to inspect them. All they're doing is carrying stormtroopers. No, don't. Ignore target. Ignore target. I'm pressing Shift I. Please ignore target. Come on! Who was that? Who did that? Oh, it was the platform? Okay. Well, I can't really command the platform itself now, can I? I will restart this mission. I just have to not be greedy with recharging my shields right away, and I can fly fast enough to inspect them. I hate having to destroy these. If only I had an ion cannon, we could disable them and use them for our own purposes, but oh well.
Good work, Move 1. The Vorknix is safely away. As soon as this area has been cleared, report back to base.
We are ready to start the demonstration.
Proceed.
Our Corellian corvette has been modified to house an experimental cloaking device. This test will confirm our ability to cloak a small starship or freighter with a much lower power consumption than ever before. Ultimately, we hope to adapt this mechanism for use on an Imperial starfighter.
Cloaking devices can be very powerful if used in the right hands.
Very impressive. How close are you to perfecting this device?
Unfortunately, some technical problems remain. There is a mysterious and possibly catastrophic instability that is caused by using this device in conjunction with hyperdrive engines.
Interesting. Keep me informed on your progress. I may have a use for this device very soon.
Okay, that was Battle 11. Battle 12, the Prelude to Endor. Ooh, I didn't know the final expansion ended with Return of the Jedi. I like the sound of this.
Imperial forces from the Star Destroyer Garrett must ensure that the Dreadnought Dargon reaches its hyperspace jump point at Darg 3. You are to relieve the pilots escorting it. The Dargon is carrying important prisoners that Lord Vader has requested be brought here for interrogation. High-ranking Rebel and Bothan officers are listed on the prisoner chart. Lord Vader is interested in these prisoners' possible involvement in the recent theft of an Imperial freighter near Coruscant. You must ensure the safety of the Dargon. Lord Vader will not accept the escape or rescue of these prisoners.
Of course not. I won't let Lord Vader down.
Delta 1 to Alpha 1. The Dargon is all yours.
Hello, Dargon. Pleased to meet you. We've got A-wings.
Attention. Rebel craft entering the area.
Taking care of these rebels shouldn't be too difficult. They don't have the superior starships like ZAARIN's forces do. The Dargon is taking care of that Corvette just fine. Honestly, it's kind of nice to primarily be using laser systems instead of missiles. It's good to change up strategy every once in a while, even if the missile gunboat is superior.
Good hunting, Alpha 1. Target destroyed.
I think that's everything. More B-wings. The rebels must be very desperate to keep attacking after this point. I really gotta stop ramming into other ships. I'm not used to my ship being so fast because the missile gunboat was so slow. I mean, I've always had that problem, but it's definitely exacerbated by getting used to such a slow ship.
You must guarantee that the transport Sigma-1 makes it safely back to the Garrett with the Rebel and Bothan prisoners. You were successful in escorting the Dargon safely into hyperspace so it could deliver the prisoners to the Garrett. Unfortunately, when the Dargon came out of hyperspace, it experienced engine failure.
Uh-oh.
Sabotage is suspected. Lord Vader has commanded that the load of prisoners be transferred to the Garrett immediately, because repairs to the Dargon's engines will take too long. The rebels have already made one unsuccessful attempt to rescue their comrades. You must ensure that all the prisoners are incarcerated aboard the Garrett. Do not fail, Lord Vader.
I don't intend to.
Sigma 1 has launched early. Be sure to escort it, Alpha 1.
Alright. Uh-oh. There's the rebels.
The Y-Wings are going after our prisoners, Alpha 1.
Oh, not the Y-wings. They will be dealt with swiftly.
Excellent unit, Alpha 1. Good work, Alpha 1.
Alright.
Alpha 1.
Sigma 1 took a little shield damage, but is otherwise okay. Fortunately, there are more Y-wings on their way. I should also take care of these A-wings who are harassing me. The only rebel ship in the area left is the modified frigate Bay Point, and they appear to no longer be sending in reinforcement craft. Dare I attempt to take it on? I think I shall stick to my primary mission parameter of escorting the Sigma 1 prisoner transport.
Primary mission objectives complete.
Woohoo!
You must disable the 3 Bothan transports and provide cover for Assault Transports Omega during their capture operation. Imperial scouts located this group of 3 transports taking on cargo. Not long ago, the Bothans, known to be sympathetic to the rebels, attacked and captured an Imperial freighter carrying top-secret information in its computers. This information is important enough that the Emperor has assigned Lord Vader to personally investigate the incident.
Wow.
At present, Imperial intelligence doesn't know where the Bothans have hidden the freighter. Imperial forces are going to attack the Bothans all along their known trade routes and bases in hopes of gathering information on the missing freighter.
Sounds like it's time to kill many Bothans.
The Emperor wants any and all information on the Bothans. The Bothans are noted for their extensive spy network and have foolishly allied themselves with the rebels. Until now, the Bothans have not been a serious threat to the Empire. They attracted the Emperor's attention when they captured one of our freighters. This Imperial freighter was carrying encrypted data files concerning a top-secret Imperial weapons program. Imperial intelligence believes that the Bothan computer specialists are capable of decoding the data, but it will take them some time.
I know I've made fun of the way they pronounce Coruscant in this game, but that's understandable because Coruscant was never spoken aloud in the original trilogy. However, this game definitely came out after Return of the Jedi, and, well, just play the clip.
Many Bothans died to bring us this information.
I get that George was like, oh, you can just pronounce it whatever you want. There'll be like regional dialects or whatever. But I really think that there should be more standard pronunciation in the Star Wars universe. Do I need to inspect those? Not really. Cool.
Secret mission objectives completed.
Sweet. I love my secret mission objectives.
Primary mission objectives completed. Good work, Tau 1. Head back to the hangar immediately. The Garrett is making preparations to depart soon.
I need to capture this shuttle for my secondary objective. I'm just hoping going full throttle will let me get there before it jumps to hyperspace. Calm down, I'm just trying to capture you, jeez.
In addition to capturing the Bothan space station, at least 75% of the Bothan craft near the planet Kothlis must be destroyed. This Bothan station, Kothlis 2, allowed the hijacked Imperial freighter to dock and take on supplies shortly after it was captured. Information could have been removed from the freighter and may still be on board this station. Our forces must confirm the presence of any Imperial data or equipment before destroying Kothlis 2. The Bothans have displayed great foolishness in bringing the stolen Imperial freighter to an installation so close to one of their colonies. Imperial forces will track down the Bothans involved and eliminate them. They must learn it is unwise to oppose the Emperor.
Everyone should know that.
The Emperor has communicated to me under the strictest of confidences that the recovery of the stolen freighter is not as important as gathering information about it. It is too soon to divulge anything more about this highly sensitive matter. There's a Bothan corvette that is docking with the space station. Inspect its cargo. There's no need to destroy the corvette. Lord Vader just wants to confirm its contents. If the contents are what Lord Vader suspects, it is best to let the corvette escape from the area safely. Don't question why. Just follow the Emperor's bidding.
As the Emperor commands. We must trust in the Emperor's grand design. Okay, Timoth 4, let me inspect you. Decoders. I'm sure the Emperor has a very specific reason for allowing those decoders to be stolen. These Bothan Z-95 headhunters never stood a chance. And neither will these X-Wings.
Gunboat new to Tau 1. We'll disable the station. Cover us.
Alright, roger that. How do I cover you exactly? Do I do anything different besides what I've been doing? I doubt it. Oh, that's all the ships already? These rebels really don't stand a chance against the missile gunboats.
The Bothan dreadnought must be destroyed, and the rebel calamari cruiser must be captured. To accomplish this, our forces must first destroy the rebel starfighters that are guarding their rendezvous. Lord Vader believes that the Bothans have had the time to decipher the classified data from the Imperial freighter and are passing this information on to the rebels. The Bothans and the rebels are risking much by having a meeting in this well-traveled part of space. The Bothans are not masters of deception as their reputation claims. In fact, this will be their downfall.
Lord Vader demands the apprehension of as many rebel prisoners as possible. Help in the capture of all the rebel starships. Our technicians will learn much from their ships and equipment, while Lord Vader will glean much from its crew. It is important that Lord Vader learns exactly what the rebels believe to be true about the freighter's classified data.
Yes, because the Emperor's plan must rely on knowing exactly what the rebels know.
Tower 2 to Tower 1, we came out of hyperspace too late.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't control the speed of hyperspace.
Lost. No one mentioned a minefield. We've lost our escorts. Call for reinforcements.
Okay. Should I clear the minefields, or... I mean, I don't have the ability to capture these, but I can at least lower their shields. Or I can take care of the Z95s. The Shuttle Dumet. Shuttle Dumet is not the same as the Dreadnought Dumer.
Tower 1, a Bothan shuttle is escaping. Stop it. Excellent hunting.
Okay, stop it how? I don't have an ion cannon. I can destroy it. Don't be mad, please. Alright, cool. I'll accept that. Oh, I guess I should destroy the minefield before launching my torpedoes. Alright, the Knight's shield is down, ready for capture. Let me clear out some more of these mines so that the capture transport doesn't face too much trouble. Alright, Doomer, time to take down your shields too. This doesn't seem like it's going to go well. I can't block my torpedoes from this angle. Hopefully. Alright, the Doomer's shields are down. You guys can go ahead and disable that one too. Oh, it's supposed to be destroyed, not captured. I could help with that, actually.
Target destroyed. Primary mission objectives completed.
It can now be revealed that the data the Bothans have decoded contains detailed technical data on the Empire's new Death Star. It also included the location of the construction site in the ENDOR system, as well as the new Death Star's operational status.
You will hyperjump into a region where there is a large congregation of rebel starships. Imperial intelligence suspects that this is a military summit, where the rebels are preparing their forces for an all-out attack on the Empire. To verify this, Lord Vader has ordered a reconnaissance flight into the area. You must inspect the capital ships gathered there. The rebels believe they have a golden opportunity to strike at the heart of the Empire before the second Death Star is finished in the Endor system.
Ha! Fools.
The Death Star is actually fully operational. This attack is precisely what the Emperor wishes, and is part of his carefully crafted plan to draw all the rebels into a trap and finish them off. The rebels appear to have taken the bait, and are planning their attack at this very moment. Lord Vader wants to know the makeup of the rebel force, which will indicate whether the rebels have been fully duped by the Emperor's gambit.
Our intelligence network has informed Lord Vader of a potential problem. There is a Bothan computer expert who is suspicious of the information uncovered from the stolen freighter. It is imperative that he does not get a chance to voice his theory. Imperial intelligence suspects that this doubting expert is on board an escort shuttle headed for the rebel military summit. To guarantee the Emperor's plan, seek out and destroy the Bothan craft carrying the computer programmer. The Emperor wants nothing to interfere with his grand plan.
I never knew that there was a single Bothan who was suspicious of the information they worked so hard to gather. Soon, there will not be a Bothan like that, because he will be space dust.
Alert! An Imperial starfighter has entered our space.
Why can I hear the rebels' comms? It is the Swen question mark. Okay.
All Rebel Alliance starfighters. Intercept the missile. All transports and shuttles return to your command ships. Imperial missile boat. Surrender your craft or die.
Sorry, but I don't have a key binding for surrender, so I guess I'll choose die.
Good work. Secondary mission objectives complete.
Was that the one? That was the one. So all I have to do is inspect all of their capital ships and then leave. Cool. Akbar is on that cruiser. If I could just destroy the cruisers, though, I could destroy all of the rebel leadership, and then the Emperor wouldn't even need to enact his grand plan. But I wouldn't dare dream of undermining the Emperor. He could very easily have me put to death, along with all these other traitors. Well, I guess it's not exactly easy to kill all the rebels if he has to concoct this grand plan in order to be rid of them. That's his prerogative.
The Emperor has ordered us to delay the rebel assault on the new Death Star. To accomplish this, Lord Vader has ordered a starfighter force to intercept and destroy the first 3 rebel starships passing through the hyperjump point Sol 34. Lord Vader is confident that if the lead ships are destroyed, then the rebels will delay their attack until they reinforce their fleet to sufficient battle strength. The rebels hope to destroy the Death Star along with the Emperor. Instead, their attack will ultimately seal their fate. The majority of the Imperial Navy, under the personal direction of the Emperor, is lying in wait to crush the rebels when they arrive at Endor.
A glorious plan from a glorious Emperor.
Destroy a good number of the rebel starfighters. The Emperor has ordered this preliminary action to whittle down their starfighter strength. Then the rebels will be forced to commit all of their reinforcement units in the upcoming conflict. The Emperor wants to ensure that the rebels will have nothing left in reserve after the battle at Endor.
It shall be done. I hate knowing that I hate knowing that we're going to lose at Endor. I actually really enjoy being part of the Empire in this game. The first primary goal and the secondary goal are basically the same thing. Not quite, but basically.
Good work. Good. Excellent work. Target destroyed.
All is prepared at Endor for the upcoming battle. I have ensured that the rebels are unaware of the true operational status of the new Death Star. Even now, the rebels are gathering their forces at Sullust for the strike on Endor. Little do they know of the fate that awaits them.
Excellent. It is time for me to travel to Endor to oversee the final destruction of their pitiful rebellion. All is as I have foreseen. Victory will be ours.
Battle 13, the Emperor's Will, Final Triumph? Question mark? Yeah, this should be the last battle because the Emperor is going to die soon. And we're just doing something for the Secret Order, of course.
You must protect the Emperor as he heads for his Super Star Destroyer. The Emperor's private luxury liner has fallen under attack from forces loyal to the renegade ZAARIN, a former admiral in the Imperial Navy.
I am well acquainted with the former Admiral ZAARIN.
Radio transmissions have already been sent by the enemy gunboats, so it is likely that ZAARIN has been alerted as to the Emperor's exact position. Soon ZAARIN's forces will arrive in numbers. The Emperor's ship needs about 10 minutes to make it to its hyperjump point. The situation is very dangerous, as Coruscant is too far away for a safe return, and the TIE advanced escorts are almost defeated. The Emperor must be saved, or the future of the Empire is in doubt.
Of course we shall save the Emperor. He could never die when under my protection. All I have to do is spend 10 minutes fighting ZAARIN's forces. This should be fun.
Excalibur to Tau 1. Stop that Corvette coming up behind us.
What Corvette? This one?
Excalibur is under fire.
Well, what do you want me to do? You want me to take out the Corvette, or you want me to take out the ships that are shooting you? I can't do both. Well, I probably could, but that's not the point. The point is, can't do everything.
Target destroyed.
Oh, that was it. What missiles am I hacking? I guess the strongest Corvettes have probably all been destroyed over the course of the war. We have been fighting ZAARIN for quite a while.
Tau 1, there are many more modified Corvettes.
Yes, I see that. He seems to be throwing everything he has left.
TIE advanced stealth to Tau 1, my computer system is down. I can't help much. I'm heading home. Good luck.
You're not completely helpless. Pick up your visual scanning. We don't need targeting computers.
You saved the Emperor from ZAARIN's treacherous hands. The Empire is safe, for the moment. However, Imperial intelligence has reviewed the action from the previous mission. It appears that the gunboats that attacked the Emperor's ship were part of the Emperor's own Special Reserve Guard.
Oh no.
This proves that there are still traitors loyal to ZAARIN's cause deep inside the Empire. You must remain vigilant against all enemies of the Empire.
Hey, that's the name of the expansion.
Your loyalty and service to the Emperor will not be forgotten. Soon, Lord Vader will join the Emperor at Endor for the rebels' climactic extermination.
Yes, that could never possibly go wrong.
The Garrett's forces must capture the Victory-class Star Destroyer Zeppelin. According to an Imperial spy, ZAARIN and his senior staff know the truth about the Emperor's plans for the rebels at Endor. One of ZAARIN's top commanders, Namora Din, upon discovering this information, has decided to defect to the rebel side. His command ship, the Zeppelin, is already at a rendezvous point for a meeting with the rebels. He hopes to convince them that their planned attack on the Death Star, located near Endor, will play into the Emperor's hands.
Oh no.
Commander Din is also supposed to trade a missile boat that ZAARIN had in his possession to the rebels.
Uh-oh.
This is a dangerous turn of events. If the rebels learn the truth about the Death Star, or gain the missile boat technology, the balance of power could shift greatly. Lord Vader wishes to interrogate Din as soon as his ship is captured.
How did ZAARIN get a missile boat?
Lord Vader needs to know where the missing missile boat is located, in case it is not on the Zeppelin. Inspect all freighters and capital ships in the area. The more information you gather, the better Lord Vader can deal with these enemies of the Empire.
Hey, that's the name of the expansion. Whoa, deja vu.
There's a rebel calamari cruiser already here.
Yikes. And I need to inspect it, of course. So, full speed ahead.
It's too late. The meeting is already in progress, Tau 1.
Oh no.
The plan remains the same. Capture the Zeppelin. We'll still try to disable the Victory Star Destroyer too.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you're all sticking to your mission parameters. Uh-oh, it's getting away. Alright. Let's redo this mission. Again, I just need to not greed my shields right away. It's hard not to because there's no way for the missile gunboat to charge its shields quickly. So I need to get them up immediately. I could use some of my tractor beam energy to keep it in place, maybe? No, too big for me. Alright, we inspected it. Good, good. Now we just disabled the Zeppelin, right? That looks correct to me. Oh, the shields are down already. Whoops. Well, damaging the hull a little bit is fine. It just needs disabled now. Go get him, boys. I'll take care of these enemy TIE fighters. That's not even going to be a challenge for the missile gunboat. In fact, it's probably a huge waste to even use a single rocket on them. It's just an ordinary TIE fighter, after all. I haven't flown one of those since the very, very beginning of this game.
Lord Vader, in his usual efficient manner, has extracted important information from Din. The news is not good. Ex-Commander Din learnt from ZAARIN that the Death Star's defenses are fully operational. This information and one missile boat were passed on to the rebels before our forces could stop the Zeppelin. Vader also learned that ZAARIN has not informed the rebels of the Emperor's plan at Endor. The Emperor has foreseen that ZAARIN's extreme hatred of the rebels has kept him silent on the matter. He prefers that the rebel cause be wiped out at Endor. The Garrett's forces must capture the rebel calamari cruiser Link. The commander of the Link knows that the Emperor is waiting at Endor with the Imperial fleet to spring a trap. Namora Din confessed he gave the rebel commander the information just before our forces captured him. Lord Vader must learn how far this top-secret information has spread. The Garrett's forces must stop this flow of information before it reaches the Rebel High Command. Lord Vader thinks that the information about the Emperor's plans was considered far too important for the Rebel commander to have entrusted it to any of his officers, or to radio through normal channels. He probably wishes to carry this information personally. The outcome of the Battle of Endor could rest on what our forces accomplished today.
Aha, yeah, the outcome would never be decided by any other factors.
Lord Vader needs to know why the link has stopped here. Is the link resupplying or possibly dropping off the newly acquired information? With such crucial intelligence, the most logical course of action would have been to get back to Rebel Command immediately. They may be aware the Garrett is close behind and want to eliminate anyone following them before leading Imperial forces to their headquarters. The Emperor expresses great confidence in the success of his master plan. The Emperor has yet to be wrong in his predictions.
Really?
Keep your eyes open and use your initiative. Opportunity does not wait.
Garrett to Tau 1. We are going after the missile boat.
Good idea.
The interdictor BESWGE will arrive here soon to help. We'll return after you capture the Rebel cruiser.
Acknowledged. Proceeding with mission.
Interdictor BESWGE has arrived to hold the link here.
That's good. They won't be able to jump into hyperspace now. Those inhibitors are so handy. Alright, its shields are down. You can go focus on these T-Wings now.
Incoming missile.
Grrr. Blasted rebels. Die now. Thank you. Awesome.
Here at Endor, all preparations are ready for the rebel attack. Soon, they will realize the full futility of resisting my will. Grand Admiral Thrawn, you must bring your hunt for the renegade ZAARIN to its final conclusion. Do not fail me now.
Yes, Emperor Palpatine. I have studied ZAARIN's ways closely. He will not resist the bait that I have laid out for him. Soon he too will meet his end.
Excellent. Once ZAARIN and the rebels are destroyed, our victory will be complete.
Yes, finally, full victory for the Empire.
The Garrett's forces need to locate and retrieve the stolen missile boat from the rebels' possession. Tau 1 will be responsible for inspecting the containers to find the hidden missile boat. After the missile boat's presence has been verified, destroy the container. The rebels acquired this missile boat from Namora Din. He was not only a traitor to the Empire, but he also betrayed ZAARIN by giving one of the few missile boats in ZAARIN's hands to the rebels. With the Battle of Endor imminent, the rebels must not have the firepower of the missile boat on their side. It is imperative that the rebels never disassemble the missile boat and learn its secrets.
Is it really such a secret to add a second missile bay? Like, there's not really anything else.
Lord Vader wants it confirmed whether the missile boat has already been disassembled or not. When you locate the missile boat, we will launch a craft to board and take it.
It's just a regular gunboat, but with the laser system stripped down and more missiles put in its place. How complicated could it possibly be? I guess the tractor beam system could be impressive, but the rebels could learn about that from the other TIE fighters, like the TIE Defender. But what do I know? I don't build starships for a living. I just fly them and shoot others down. Nice, must be inspected and then destroyed. Okay.
Incoming missile. Good hunting. Incoming missile.
Watch it with that missile boat, Tau 1.
What do you mean, watch it? Like, watch it, don't get captured? Or watch it because I'm recklessly shooting missiles everywhere? Okay, most of the starfighters have been destroyed. Now would be a good time to inspect the containers, I think.
A supply craft has been launched to reload your craft, Tau 1.
Thanks. I haven't even touched my first advanced concussion missile supply. It's kind of nice that they preemptively send one to reload me when I'm getting low.
A rebel corvette is heading towards the containers.
That doesn't sound good. Should I destroy the corvette then? Actually, it's a corvette. It's gonna probably destroy me. Oh wait, no, its hull strength is pretty low.
The Garrett's forces stopped the traitorous rebels from using the missile boat. Imperial Command does not think they had enough time to disassemble and research its technology.
That sucks.
You will no longer be flying a missile boat, as their combat use has been restricted by the Emperor.
Aw.
In a series of sneak attacks, ZAARIN has managed to devastate the Empire's few missile boat manufacturing capabilities. Thousands of Imperial citizens were slaughtered in the attacks.
Oh no.
All existing missile boats are to be put into protective storage until further notice. You are being transferred and reassigned to the TIE Advanced Squadron Alpha, where you will serve under Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Ooh.
Your starfighter skills are needed to track down ZAARIN once and for all. Now that the rebel spies have been rounded up, the Emperor's plan to trap the rebels at Endor may proceed. In order to completely restore peace to the galaxy, the traitor ZAARIN must also be eliminated. The Vorknix project is once again at risk. Its new home, Tofalian Base, which was formerly an asteroid mining facility, is under attack. Grand Admiral Thrawn anticipated ZAARIN making such a move and has planned a trap. To buy time for the necessary forces to be positioned, the current threat must quickly be neutralized. Due to combat losses and ZAARIN's treacherous attack on the missile boat production facilities, it has been recalled from combat duty. You have been reassigned to a TIE Advanced Squadron. You will join TIE Advanced Alpha and immediately hyperspace to the area to...
Yeah, I already know all that.
Watch for anything unusual and be prepared to receive new orders at any time.
Okay.
TIE Advanced Alpha, intercept TIE Defender Z Delta at once.
TIE Interceptor Z Delta? Which one? Both of them? I can take them on. Probably.
Good work, Alpha 2. Alpha 1 just bolted. You're the new flight leader, Alpha 2.
Okay. I have you now.
Superb shooting, Alpha 2. An unauthorized shuttle launch has just taken place.
Right. I will go and take care of that immediately.
Attack shuttle Lambda 3 to force it back, Alpha 2.
Attack it? You know I have like a tractor beam, right? Like I can just use that to stop it?
We can't shoot him.
I can shoot him. Am I supposed to inspect him, or... I don't have an ion cannon system.
That data is too valuable to lose. Destroy the shuttle at once.
Yes, sir.
We've rooted out ZAARIN's spy on the Vorknix project.
Oh, that's where his spy was. Well. Isn't that nice? Now, even if he somehow manages to get away, he couldn't possibly learn the Emperor's plans again.
Thanks to your timely arrival, ZAARIN's initial attack on Tofalian Base was thwarted. Now you must protect Tofalian Base against a second attack by ZAARIN's forces. Grand Admiral Thrawn is sending reinforcements, and will himself arrive aboard the Nebulon B-class frigate Maruki. Once the Maruki is here, Thrawn will personally direct a counterattack against the traitor forces. You must hold off the enemy until these reinforcements arrive.
TIE Advanced Group Alpha, intercept enemy gunboats.
Sir, yes, sir.
Alert. Enemy assault transports have just entered the battle.
That sounds bad. Should I target those instead? High Alpha 4 seems to think so.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Awesome. I'm not even going to bother inspecting those corvettes. We don't need the extra intel. The Empire is about to fall anyway. Do you want to view your flight recorder film? No. I don't even know that I recorded a flight recorder film. So how soon can we destroy ZAARIN?
Protect Tophalian base against yet another attack by ZAARIN's forces.
Why?
Grand Admiral Thrawn's plan to trap ZAARIN is almost complete. The final showdown is imminent. We must only hold out until the rest of our forces can be brought to bear.
Okay.
The most important thing is to ensure that Corvette Vorknix is not destroyed. Precautions have been taken in the event of its capture, but it would be best not to have those precautions put to the test.
Protect Grand Admiral Thrawn at all costs.
Now that I can do.
All of Thrawn's encounters with ZAARIN have taught him much of how the traitor's mind works. His presence in the battle is critical. He is taking a great risk in the hope that ZAARIN's hatred of him will lead ZAARIN into making a fatal mistake. If ZAARIN can be even partially distracted from his attempt to capture our new cloaking technology, the rest of our forces will arrive in time to trap the traitors. Even if this ploy is unsuccessful, Thrawn has allowed for the possibility of the Corvette Vorknix capture. A cleverly concealed tracking device has been placed aboard the ship. Wherever ZAARIN flees, we will follow.
Not a chance of getting a break from ZAARIN's incessant TIE defenders.
Yeah, I wonder why we aren't using our TIE defenders. I know the Emperor said the missile boats were off limits, but we still have a few prototypes, don't we? I'm sure the game said why, and I'm just not paying attention. That assault transport sounds like bad news.
Frigate Marroquis just lost shields. Frigate Marroquis hull critical. Attempting to disengage. Shuttle Lambda 1 is carrying Grand Admiral Thrawn. Protect it.
Ah, of course. The shuttle appears to be going nowhere. Is he jumping to hyperspace? I thought he was letting himself be the bait. I must not have understood the mission briefing.
Alpha 1, try to take better care of your wingmen.
Well, I can't take care of my wingmen and protect Thrawn at the same time.
Isn't flying away from ZAARIN's Star Destroyer.
What do you think I am? Their babysitter?
Yes, my loyal followers have taken it. We'll finish this later.
But we wanted that, right? Because it has the tracking beacon? That doesn't look good. Oh, that's fine.
Ignore Corvette Vorknix. Save the Grand Admiral.
You got it, boss. Although I have been mashing the target your target's attackers button, and so far there is 0 ships who have gone after Thrawn. So I feel like protecting him is a bit of a waste of my time thus far. Oh, there it goes. Now we've got a TIE defender after us. Not for long, we don't.
Imperial-class Star Destroyer Grey Wolf here. Interdictor Corvus has been delayed.
That's heavily suspicious. Last time that happened, we got our scientists stolen from us.
ZAARIN has gotten away with the Vorknix.
Yeah, we wanted him to get away with the Vorknix. Did you not read the mission briefing? So now what? We're just waiting for the Interdictor Corvus to arrive? Alright, I believe this is the final mission.
The traitor ZAARIN stole the Corvette Vorknix, which is our testbed for the new cloaking technology. He then managed to escape deep into the unknown regions before the rest of Grand Admiral Thrawn's strike force could pounce. The unforgivable delay in the arrival of Interdictor Cruiser Corvus would have meant disaster were it not for the remarkable foresight of Grand Admiral Thrawn. He ordered a special tracking device installed on the corvette, and we now know exactly where ZAARIN has gone to regroup his forces. In the fierce battle around Tophalian base, ZAARIN lost most of his remaining TIE defenders. We will destroy the last of them in this battle. Our primary objective is to destroy ZAARIN once and for all.
It's about time.
At the first opportunity, make a close flyby of Imperial-class Star Destroyer Glory, so that we may confirm that Corvette Vorknix is still within its hangar.
We can't tell just from the tracking device?
The tracking device is not the only secret aboard the Vorknix. Grand Admiral Thrawn has laid plans for another contingency.
Oh, I see what you mean.
ZAARIN may attempt to abandon ship aboard a fast shuttle or other craft. Stay alert to the launch of any escape craft and inspect them before you destroy them.
Good work, Alpha 1. Alright, one TIE Defender down. They're not so tough.
No, the TIE Defenders are tough, but we are better pilots than ZAARIN's pilots are, so we win.
Daring probably won't make it. We'll fight to the death anyway.
As will we all in the end. We will destroy ZAARIN no matter the cost. Oh, I feel so evil saying that.
The Glory's shields have failed. Try to finish it off.
I think I'll let my wingmen take care of that. I need to inspect these shuttles.
Alpha 1, intercept shuttles escaping from Imperial-class Star Destroyer Glory.
I'm already on it.
Glory's hull is critical. Go for the kill, Alpha 1.
No. I'm doing the shuttles. Actually, it doesn't say I need to destroy them, just that I need to inspect them, so I can turn these off to get a little more speed.
We are now assured that the Vorknex is still aboard the Glory, and that ZAARIN hasn't yet abandoned ship.
Hooray! I'm pretty sure that's exactly what we wanted.
Outstanding, Alpha 1. The dark side of the Force favors you.
I'm not too sure I like the dark side of the Force.
This is Gam.
Oh, okay. I didn't press anything there. The game just decided to end, I guess. Hooray! I beat TIE Fighter. Well, I already beat TIE Fighter. I beat TIE Fighter's expansions.
This is Admiral ZAARIN. You must activate the cloaking device at once.
Admiral ZAARIN, the device is very unstable. I don't know the consequences of using it in hyperspace.
We have no choice. Start the initiation procedures immediately.
Yes, sir.
Once again, we have evaded Thrawn's grasp. I knew I would be able to beat that...
Yeah, he forgot to read the schematics on that cloaking device.
Thus is the fate of enemies of the Empire.
All right, now we get to go to Endor, right? I mean, I know there wouldn't be any more Empire after Endor, but there could have been, like, you know, the Imperial Remnant or something. Maybe it could have explored what Thrawn did in between Return of the Jedi and Heir to the Empire. I don't know. Overall, I'd say those were pretty good expansions to TIE Fighter. It's definitely one of the most fun flight sim combat games I've ever played. I'm sure there will be more comments about all this strategy that I did wrong. A lot of people gave me tactical advice after my first video. But please understand, this is my first time going through this game ever. I haven't spent the last 20 years knowing the exact ins and outs of this game. And also, I just don't really play flight sims. They're not usually my cup of tea. I mostly enjoyed this game for the story, and just for the general vibes of serving the Empire. I mean, that's cool.
We have avenged the Emperor.
Avenged?
And expunged the stain of treachery from the Imperial Navy.
So he's dead?
Grand Admiral Thrawn's brilliant plan maneuvered ZAARIN into destroying himself with stolen technology. A fitting end for this despicable traitor. Grand Admiral Thrawn knew that if ZAARIN believed the cloaking device worked as well as the reports suggested, he would try to slip away aboard it, if that were his only alternative. Thrawn had had those reports altered, though. Our scientists had explained to Thrawn that the cloaking device was dangerously unstable in the presence of an activated hyperdrive unit. We await word of the Emperor's success against the rebels at Endor.
So he's not dead.
Only then will the enemies of the Empire be completely destroyed, and peace and order restored throughout the galaxy. You have earned the gratitude of billions of sentient beings, and the favor of the Emperor. Long live the Empire.
Long live the Empire. Now I'm gonna go watch Return of the Jedi. It's like the perfect way to end this off, I think.
You helped validate the final details in Grand Admiral Thrawn's plan. Throughout your career, you have frequently played a crucial role in dozens of critical missions. Many has been the time when you single-handedly tipped the balance in favor of the Empire. You have earned dozens of commendations and a chest full of medals. Let no one doubt that you are one of the greatest living starfighter pilots in the galaxy.
I really like it when games compliment the player like this. However, I have been playing on easy the entire time, so I don't really feel like I've earned that praise. I got to the inner circle, so that's cool. He's right, I did earn a lot of medals. And I never did a single ounce of training.